If you're anything like me and you've been bashing the X-Maxx or the XRT for a while, you're going to end up with a pile of dead diff gears just like this. In this video, we are going to be taking a look at the brand new PR Racing spiral bevel differential gears and see if these are the solution to a problem that has yet to be solved. In the past, we've had a few different options for differential gears. The usual one that most people go with are these Traxxas sintered differential gears, and they work okay, especially if you shim them properly. But even then, they wear quickly and they break. This pile of gears I've got here, these are just the ones that are worn out, not the ones that are broken. I've thrown those away. These fully CNC machined spiral bevel gears from PR Racing hopefully are going to be a stronger solution that are going to last a long time in high power and high stress situations. These gears have the same amount of teeth as the regular Traxxas gears do, but they are spiral bevel helical gears. These helical gears have some advantages. The first one is that they are inherently stronger than a straight cut gear. The reason for this is that by having the gears at a slant like this, you have more physical area for those gear teeth, so you actually have more engagement between the gear teeth on the ring and pinion gears. Second, these spiral bevel gears are in a progressive mesh, so the power transfer between them is smoother and more consistent. There is one potential disadvantage to these in that they are a little bit more susceptible to misalignment issues, so we're gonna have to see how these things hold up to some serious abuse, and we're gonna do that in this video. Let me go ahead and get this installed on a differential, put it in a bulkhead, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, got this ring and pinion installed now. Once you get this installed, you're gonna wanna make sure that you shim these gears. PR Racing does include a set of shims. There's no way to tell what shims you're gonna need on your specific gears without checking them for your setup. I have an entire video on gear shimming. I'm gonna put a link to that into the description. Make sure you check that out to find out the proper way to get these gears shimmed correctly and give them the best chance at having a long, happy life. There's one more thing you're gonna need to do with these gears that you don't normally need to do with straight cut gears, and that's gonna be installing this pinion gear onto this bearing with a little bit of retaining compound. PR Racing does include retaining compound, so that's a nice addition. The reason you need to do this is because under deceleration or reversing, it's gonna try and pull this gear in and it may contact this housing. Not a big deal. Of course, make sure you shim everything up, get your shimming correct first, then add just a tiny bit of retaining compound to the inside of the bearing, put your gear in, and you're good to go. All right, I'm gonna get this shimmed up according to my instructions in that other video. Get this put together. We're gonna put this thing through some abuse, then we'll take it back inside, take it apart, see how everything looks. I'll see you outside. All right, guys, got these things out of the truck. Let's take a quick look at them. Now, before we do that, make sure you get subscribed. I've got a lot more news, reviews, bashing and crashing coming up, and you're not gonna wanna miss it. Taking a close look at these gears, we can see that they've held up pretty well. We've got the ring gear here and the pinion gear here. We've got normal wear from what I would expect from the kind of bashing I've done. Now, I did damage this ring gear. You can see I took out the edges of a couple of teeth right here, but that didn't happen during normal bashing. That happened doing this. And I consider that to be pretty extreme. I was trying to break these gears and I did break these gears. One thing I'm impressed with though is normally when I do really stupid things, we don't just see chips on a couple of teeth. It'll strip out the whole ring gear and usually damage the pinion gear pretty badly too. I think these held up admirably to a 30-pound truck doing really stupid things. So what do I think about these? We've got a few different options when it comes to gears now. We've got PR Racing gears, we've got Vidavon gears, we've got stock gears. I've destroyed all of these gears, but again, that's doing stupid things. If you want heavy duty gears and you've been destroying the stock gears, personally, I think the PR Racing gears are hard to beat. They're very good, very durable, seem to be strong, extremely smooth, mesh well, and do stand up to a lot of abuse before something bad happens. That being said, these stock gears, unless you have big power, big weight, especially if you shim them properly, do hold up pretty well, and they're also very cheap to replace. So what do you think? You're gonna give these a try? I'll put their contact information down in the description. If you wanna try them, make sure you shim them properly, and if you wanna shim them properly, make sure you check out this video.